Good evening, everybody. We are back. We actually missed a day yesterday. I completely forgot that it's daylight saving time, so here in the UK our clocks changed yesterday, which means we got an hour less sleep. I also had quite a lot of work to do yesterday, so we didn't actually finish work until 1 AM, so was a bit too tired to do this yesterday, but we're back. We're going to quickly beat this gym leader, and once we're done, I've got some interesting strategies to think about. I looked up a few things today that I knew existed, but I hadn't really planned on trying, but we'll give them a go. It's going to be tough, but it'll be interesting if we pull it off, and it will save us a lot of time. So I hope everyone had a good day. I've had quite a good day myself. We finally managed to get a food shop done, which has been a bit of a trouble here in the UK, and also done some more exercise. Today's the first day I've managed to go completely without smoking as well, which is good. I've been giving up for the last couple of weeks, gradually working down to nothing. So it's been a good day, and looking forward to getting some of this done. As you can see, Rock Smash is making all the difference. What these battles would have been a giant pain before, but we are just ploughing through. So I don't expect Gym Leader to be much of a trouble either. I don't think we're going to need to heal, to be honest. We can probably just go straight in. I'm pretty sure he has 3 Pokemon, but we're about to find out. Roark. The gym leaders in Gen 4, I don't really remember that much. Yep, 3 Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's 2 Geodudes and then Cranidos. Level 12. That's not too bad. We're 15 now. We should be able to pick up a fair bit of pace today. I don't think we'll need to fight everyone. Yeah, I think we'll be able to skip the optional trainers because we're already at a reasonable level. As long as we do the stuff that we have to do, we should keep up relatively well, and then hopefully not have to spend too much time backtracking, grinding, etc. Oh, he has a potion. At least he's used it now on his Geodude. We might actually run out of Rock Smashes. I hadn't thought about that. I think the second Geodude we should probably swap over to Hidden Power. At least Rock Throw misses. Most Rock moves are quite inaccurate. I'm going to get some defense curls up now in the hopes that this guy keeps missing, because I think Cranidos has a better moveset. If we get 2 up, we should be taking basically nothing from these Geodudes. If we get 3 up, I think Cranidos will be no problem. Yeah, that's not terrible. It'd be nice if we had some berries, but I've not come across any yet. And he missed. Good. We're going to do one more just for safety. I don't really want to spend lots of times attempting the gym over and over again like we have some of the other fights. 3 damage now, yeah. Right, let's deal with you. We are really low. I am a bit worried now, but hopefully the next one misses and we can just... Oh, it's an Onyx. I didn't know that. Well, let's see how much a Rock Smash does. I think if we have 4 left for Cranidos, we should be fine. Oh, that's not great. And he's trying to Screech as well. Oh wow. Oh yeah, Onyx is very physically defensive as well, so... And he missed, that's good. Hopefully we can finish him now. A potion as well. It's a bit weird he has a potion and a super potion. But we'll just grind this down with Hidden Power and save our Rock Smashes to deal with Cranidos, I think. 3, that's fine. So we can probably take 4 more hits. Hopefully he misses now. Oh, he got the Screech off. That's not great. Okay, miss. Good. So we're still at +2 defense, so we should survive a couple of hits from Cranidos. I'm not sure, it is a bit scary. Oh, and we level up. That's really helpful. That gives us maybe another hit we can afford to take. There he is. He's 14, so we are high level. We should be alright. Some old breaker gets rid of our ability. That doesn't really matter, because our ability lets us run away. Yeah, we're fine. As long as he doesn't one-shot us now, and his defense dropped, so we're definitely good. Cool. I knew he had a better move than the other two, but Headbutt could have caused some pretty big problems if we hadn't defense code up, and we've done it. Cool. So, while we go through all the text, I'm just going to have a quick drink. And what have we got? The coal badge. I can't remember what any of the badges are in this game, to be honest. I don't even know what they look like, really. I think it's Gen 5 onwards you start seeing the badges when you get them. We got Stealth Rock. It's not that great for Furret, if we can even learn it, but it's an entry hazard. There's a few different types of entry hazards. And they basically do damage when you switch, so if we were battling someone with 4 or 5 Pokemon it could be alright, but not great for Furret, and we can't learn it anyway. So, the secret strats. So, there's a lot of backtracking and weird routing that you do going through Sinnoh. So right now, we'll pull up the town map and I can talk about it. I don't mind doing a couple of minutes, because if we pull it off, we're going to save a lot of time. So next up we go back over to Jubilife, up to Florama, and then the second gym is at Eterna City, and then we have to come all the way down here, and then all the way across here to carry on. So we've just healed at this Pokemon Center in Oreburgh City, which means our teleport flag is set here. So if we can get a Pokemon with teleport, we can warp back to this point. So what we're going to do is try and grab an Abra, and then we're not going to use any Pokemon Centers from here on out. Hopefully. This is the plan. It might not come off. We're going to try not to use any Pokemon Centers. Is he going to battle me? Okay, we're fine. Yeah, so the Abra's in the next route. It's a 15% chance encounter, so hopefully we get one pretty quick, and hopefully we can catch one pretty quick, because they run away. And then if we can manage to get through Gym 2 without healing at all in the Pokemon Center, we can still use items, but no centers. And there are a few random heals throughout the games normally. If we find one of those, we're fine. We can use that. Then as soon as we're out of the second gym and done with that city, we can just teleport straight back to Oreburgh, and then go up the little ramp that we saw the other day when we were training, and save ourselves a lot of time. And then later on we might move our teleport point. I have not decided yet, but we'll have to just wait and see. But we can make use, I think there's about 3 points in this game where it's... Ah, there he is. 3 points where it's going to be handy to be able to just jump back across the map without having to do a lot of backtracking. And then later on we'll have Fly, so that's not so much of an issue. The problem with Abra is we have to just do this because it knows teleport, and it will just run away straight away. So we didn't get it. And there he goes. You have to kind of... I think we have to call it at some point if we don't get what we need, because we could probably sit here for half an hour trying to catch one of these, and by the time we do, we've lost all the time we would have saved, and it is a risky strat. If we get beat at any point now, we will get sent back to Oreburgh City, which is going to cost us tons of time. So ideally, we don't want to die anyway, but now it's even more important if we're going to do this. So the recording's at like 10 minutes, so I'm going to give it another 5 minutes, and if we don't have an abro, we'll just do it normally and go down the extra routes. But it would be nice to see if we can do this. I did also look up as well where some of these items are that we might need, particularly silk scarf and leftovers are the main two, but I did also notice in some of the speedrunning guides they take advantage of Chansey, which can hold a lucky egg to get some extra levels without having to do as many battles. So a lucky egg gives you 50% extra experience after battle. I think it's 50. It basically makes you a traded Pokemon. So there we go. So you can get a lot more levels a lot more quickly. They manipulate it. I don't know how to do that. So if we come across a Chansey, we'll catch it, and if we're lucky, it might have a lucky egg. Oh dear. Well, I've got 5 Pokeballs, so I've got 5 attempts to catch one of these guys. If we can get a lucky egg, that would be nice, but it's not essential. Then when we get to Veilstone City, we can get the Silk Scarf. We need to keep a bit of money aside, because it's in the game corner, for 1,000 coins. I think that's 10,000 Pokédollars? I can't remember. And then leftovers aren't available until the Elite Four, not the Elite Four, Victory Road, just before. The only other place you can get them is Munchlaxes, but Munchlaxes are a pain in this game. There are some honey trees, we will be told about them when we get to Florama Town. And I can't remember exactly how it works, but it's something like there's 20 honey trees throughout the region or something, and then like 4 of them are rare honey trees, and that's the only place you can get Munchlax, and it takes a day for the honey to work, so we're not going to get Munchlax basically. So our only leftovers are going to be from Victory Road, or if we can pick up something that has the ability pick up, we could get leftovers technically, but the Pokemon has to be level 81 or higher for it to be a chance. Oh, that's just cruel. I did also have some time yesterday. While I was getting some other stuff done, I had the first 3 videos on in the background, just to get a proper idea of the sound and how it's going. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It is a bit of a cheap headset I'm using, so I was expecting it to be quite bad, but it's alright. There were a couple of weird clicks in the recording, which I now realise. My headset has a little button on the cord that lets me mute the mic, but unfortunately when I use that it makes a massive clicking sound on the recording, so I've started to mute on the actual OBS rather than with my physical buttons, so that should deal with that. And there was a couple of bits where I could kind of hear the controller clicking, so we're trying to make sure we don't hold the controller near the microphone. Right, we'll give it 3 more encounters. If it doesn't work, oh well. But I'm not going to waste tons of time trying to get an Abra when it's a pretty risky strategy in the first place. There is also Dig. I'm not sure if this generation is the one where Dig starts to just take you outside the cave, or if it works to teleport you across the map. In the older games it did, but they did change that at some point, whereas teleport always just takes you to the last Pokemon Center you were at. Come on, Abra. No. Okay, we just hit 15 minutes, so we'll do 2 more encounters, and if we don't find another Abra, oh well. But it is there is some fun things you can do if you can get a teleporter early in the game. Well, that's not an Abra. There may be, I know you can get routes in this game, because you can get Gallade for the first time, which is one of my favourites. I don't know what that noise was. But we might be able to pick up a teleporter a bit later. What is that noise? I don't know. I don't know if you could hear that, but there was a bit of a weird clicking sound. I think it might have been my chair. Right, one more. No. Okay, we'll move on. Yeah, we might be able to pick up something with teleport later on and still pull it off, so we'll see if we can manage it without healing for now. Maybe I could just chuck an Abra into my party so that we can do it if we manage to get all the way there without healing. We'll see how it goes. So we'll pop in here and grab some stuff, because we might as well see if we can do it. Oh, and this game has the cool addition where the Poké Centers update. I don't know when they started doing that, but that is a bit of a pain in some of the games. We'll pick up a couple more Pokeballs just in case we find a shiny, because that would be awful if we found one and didn't have any. And we can afford one escape rope. Perfect. Ah, repels. We can grab repels in Florama Town. For now, let's just keep going. We're finally making progress, and we've got a cutscene. Do we have to battle these guys? Yes. I don't know if this is a double battle with Dawn. I think it is. Yeah. They did a lot of this in Diamond and Pearl. I guess Platinum. There's the bit in the forest where you have the person following you. And there's the bit in the cave, I don't even know the name of it, where you go on a boat to get there. Island or something? I don't know. So we're gonna target the Zubat, because that's probably got Supersonic. I can't remember exactly what level it learns it, but 9 feels about right. And getting confused would not be fun. So we'll try and deal with that before it can do much. I didn't see how many Pokemon these guys have either. Hopefully in this game the double battle AI isn't silly. I've had several times in Gen 6 and I think 7 as well, where your partner sometimes attacks your own Pokemon for no reason, which is very annoying. So hopefully Turtwig behaves. Oh, and we don't have the thing where we can just smash A and it will automatically target. We have to actually move them over, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, when I was looking up the routes we need to go, this game is confusing. You go everywhere so early on, and then there's just a couple of random outlying places that you have to visit quite late in the game, which requires a massive backtracking across basically the whole map. I wonder if they did it to make this one feel bigger than the previous ones, because you kind of had a bit of it with Ruby and Sapphire because of the what bit is it? Never. It's east. The east part of Hoenn doesn't really open up till quite late in the game, and you do a lot of travelling around places multiple times in the west. This is kind of similar, but to an extreme. You cross Mount Coronet a lot of times. So we have the fashion case. Right now that doesn't matter, but in the future, once we've done the playthrough, I'll be needing that to try and win these contests. I have no idea how that's going to go. Most of the Pokemon I have been using, I've got berries fed to them already, so their stats are okay, but I have read that contests in Gen 4 are some of the hardest, and if you don't have maxed out stats you might struggle quite a lot. I know, well, I don't know, but it says on Bulbapedia that in Ruby and Sapphire you can keep feeding them berries until their stats are maxed, but in Gen 3 that wasn't an option. I don't know if we can do that in Gen 4, if we can top up our stats. Hopefully we can, but if not, we will just have to make the best of it. I think most of them are mainly cute contest statted, because cute contests have the worst moveset in Gen 3. Most of it is just Protect, Facade, Rest and Attract, and some of them can't even learn Attract, which is kind of annoying. So winning the cute contests, even with maxed out cute stat, was kind of difficult in some of the Pokemon. I don't even know what's on this route. I think Weasel, or what's the first one? Weasel and Floatzel. I think you can get Weasels here. I used one of them on my proper first playthrough of this. And into a cave. Do we need Rock Smash? Yeah. So we're not going to go left. I'm pretty sure we just need to go right and come back out on the upper level. I have no idea what's right, but right now it's not really worth spending the time exploring. We've hit that point where we're really strong compared to most trainers, because I don't know why it seems to happen like that. You do the gym leader where you're roughly on par, and then you go to the next route and you're miles ahead. We don't want a helping hand. I'm not sure if we could have gone up from Jubilife before we had the badge. There were a few extra trainers, and then we might have been able to get to this cave, but then no further. So we could have done that while we were trying to get to level 15, but oh well. Okay. So this is oh yeah, don't run. So those are often called spinners. They are trainers who stand on the spot, but they rotate a lot, and you can sneak past most of them, but sometimes they just get you no matter what you do. If you run, I think they always turn to face you if you try and run past them, but if you walk and you time it right, you can just scoot past them, not have to battle them. We got unlucky there. We should have stood closer to her so she didn't have as far to walk if she did catch us. But there's a Pokeball down there with an item in, so I was blinded by my greed. And a Cherubi, which never used one of the Cherrims before. I think it's the one that changes form in the sun. I wonder if it's actually any good on a sun team, I don't know. Another Awakening, that's handy to have. Okay, I think he's a trainer and there's a double battle there, so I don't think the double battle people will fight us because we only have one Pokemon. Which is another reason to put our oh yeah, we don't want to fight. Another reason to put our spares into the PC until we actually need them, so let's try and get away from him. And an item. Bullet Seed. I think we might be able to learn that. Grass type is good for coverage, and it's physical in this gen. No. Okay. I should probably try and pick as many items up as I can for TMs. Right, so we're not going to heal because we kind of want to teleport. But we will pick up some repels. Oh, we had one already. I didn't realise. And I think we have to go into the field first. Oh, berries. So I am going to replant because... oh, we only got one. Never mind. I was going to say I'll replant it because we're going to be around here for a while. We've got to do the... we've got to do the actual go in the wind works. Okay, so we don't do that yet. We have to go actually to the place first. There's a few trainers out here. What's our health like? Oh, we're fine. And that's more orans. No, that's for Chesto. Still useful. If we know we're going to probably get poisoned, we can chuck these on or put to sleep or whatever. There's nothing down there. Okay, so you're a trainer? No. Okay, you're the little girl. He works at the Windworks. Yep, cool. And we have to speak to you. Oh, maybe we do just go straight inside. I can't really remember. I know we have to go to the little field at some point where those two grunts are blocking things off. The other thing we need to be aware of, if we're trying not to heal, is our PP. So we'll try and avoid using rock smashes where we can, so we can save them for tough things, steel types, particularly rock types as well, because we don't have anything to deal with them right now. Well, you might as well just quick attack our way through these guys. What's he going to say now? Ah, there we go. So we have to go to the flower patch to get the other key. Ah, and that's one of the honey trees that we were talking about. So you can slather honey on these trees and then the next day there will be a wild Pokemon waiting for you. Okay. We'll get this other key and then we'll stop for today. We did actually make it all the way here, which is good. We finally seem to be speeding up. So they want the honey to attract more Pokemon. Some of the things these teams get up to is a bit odd. I'm not sure if this would be a double battle if we had two Pokemon. I can't remember if we have to fight them one by one or together. So, Wurmples are in this game, and seeing as we're so much higher level, we're just going to use Hidden Power until it runs out, because it's not as strong as our other moves. It's a little bit slower, but it's more efficient with PP. And yeah, this is going to be kind of hard, so I think if I do manage to make it all the way there without dying or healing, I think I will just pop a teleporter into the file so we can show the strategy at least. Because this is just for fun really, it's not a serious speedrun. Yeah, I was saying, they have Wurmples in this game, so does this game not have a worm Pokemon? I'm trying to think. Because there was Caterpie and Weedle. Gen 2 didn't, because it was mostly the same Pokedex. Then Wurmple in Gen 3, I don't think there is one in Gen 4. And then 5 is... what is the one in 5? I can't remember. 5 definitely has one because Black and White didn't let you have any old stuff until after you'd finished the game. I really liked that. I know a lot of people didn't, but I thought it was really cool. It made you actually use the new stuff rather than just going to your favourites straight away. And they kind of did the same thing with Sword and Shield with the way the Pokédex is limited, but it feels like with that one that the stuff is so spread out across Galar that it just takes ages to actually build a team of Galar Pokemon. So we should be nearly done. I think we'll have enough hidden powers to finish this. Yeah, we might as well make use of hidden power on these Zubats and stuff anyway, because it's Ghost, and we're not going to be able to use it against the Glameows and stuff like that. Okay, so he will give us the extra key. And then we can head on back to the Windworks. And we will stop there for today, I think. Oh, and he gives us some honey, which is not very useful for us. Go. So just in case I forget, tomorrow when I start, we'll use a potion now, so we're at full health. And I should probably look up tomorrow where ethers are in the game, because we're going to need them, especially when we get to the Elite Four. There's no way we're going to have enough moves to get through the entire Elite Four. But yeah, that seems like we made a lot more progress than the last few days, so I'm quite happy with how today went. If you enjoyed watching, yeah, thanks for watching. Not if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some more, so I look forward to seeing you then.